we would like to know that how is Australia? How is the weather?
So I think Australia is really, really beautiful.
Hmm.
Personally, I'm in Melbourne at this stage. Like I have when I migrated to Australia, I have always been in Melbourne.
Okay.
Telling the truth, the weather of Melbourne is a bit harsh during winters. Like the winters are really harsh, meaning it's windy and the days are really short. But it's a beautiful place to live in. At this stage, I'm loving it. And but of course, so you have different places as well. Like Sydney is so if we compare Sydney and Melbourne, it's more like Mumbai, Pune translation. So Sydney is like a little fast paced and there the weather is also comparatively good,
Okay.
but Melbourne is a little slow paced. The weather is a bit harsh, but
Okay.
I'm loving Melbourne.
How far is Sydney and Melbourne?
Sydney Melbourne would be 7.5 8 hours drive and 1.5 hours by flight. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. So you are working in Melbourne.
Yes, living working in Melbourne. Yep.
So do you miss Bombay?
I miss the food, yes, terribly. But I'll tell you what, like living here, one thing is for sure, you're away from your family, so you have a lot of those baggages. Like you're completely independent. You do everything. You make the decision by yourself. You live by yourself. So what I found very important here was to have very good set of friends. The
Okay.
friends are your family here. So if you have good friends, that's it. It's sorted. Like you're going to be really fine living by yourself.
Awesome. Awesome. And the friend circle which you're talking about, is it mostly Indians or is it a mixed community?
So thankfully, what happened with me was when Kunal, because I got married and I moved here. So Kunal had done his masters here. So his friend circle was already ready. Like he had
Awesome.
all his friends.
Okay.
Indian, everyone was Indian, but mixed culture. And it was very easy. But once I started preparing for ADC, I got in touch with the whole background, like from all over the world. I had a lot of other friends that I've made, and then that's how you get in touch. But yeah, so it's a mix of both, I would say.
Awesome, awesome. So I really still remember the college days when we used to come to your house and we had that fafta and jalebi at morning. I think 7, you went somewhere and got it
I
for us.
know.
So I
Yeah.
still give that example to my husband and tell him that, okay, I miss that. Okay, whenever I'm going to Bombay, I have to go to our place and have that. We don't get that in Bangalore itself,
100%.
in spite of staying in India. But
Yeah. No,
so
that is a bit of a challenge to get here as well. So I'm telling you the fact, okay? You'll find a lot of Indian restaurants, a lot of Indian people, but the taste of food that you have in India, the variety, you will 100% miss it. So yeah.
definitely, definitely. And how far is it, the flight journey? How long?
From India, so yeah, so from Mumbai, if we even take a direct flight, I think there's a direct flight from Delhi, Air India, which takes 13 hours, 12 and a half to 13 hours directly to Melbourne. So
Ah,
that's how long the flight is. If you take if there is a halt, so if you take go via Singapore or Thai or something like that, then I think it's going to be around 16 and a half, 17 hours. That's about it. So pretty good.